Hello everyone. In this session, we will see how to turn phrases into clauses. First, let us see what a phrase is. Phrase is a unit of two or more words which refer to a single idea or thing. Means a phrase is a combination of two or more words, but all those words together indicate just one idea or one thing. See the example. The beautiful pink sari. Here it is called a phrase. Why? See here, how many words are there? Four words are there. And all the four words here actually talking about just one thing, and that is sari. So, the beautiful pink sari can be called a phrase. And remember, in a phrase, there will never be a verb in it. So, in a phrase, there should not be a verb. If a verb is there, it cannot be called a phrase. Then what about the example here? The beautiful pink sari. Is there any verb among those four words? No. Hence, it is a phrase. Then what about clause? A clause is a part of a sentence and it has its own subject and verb. So a clause, it's a small unit or a part of a big sentence. And in that clause, there should be a subject and a verb in it. See this example. The pink sari is beautiful and my brother bought it for me. Here in this sentence, there are two clauses. What are they? The pink sari is beautiful. This is one clause. And the other clause is my brother bought it for me. Now let us check whether these two underlined parts can be called clauses or not. So a clause should have its own subject and verb. So what is the subject in the first underlined part? The pink sari. What is the verb? Is. So it has got a subject and verb of its own. So that is why it is called a clause. Now let us consider the second part. My brother bought it for me. What is the subject here? My brother. And what verb? Bought. So this part has also got its own subject and verb. So these two can be called clauses. And in fact, these underlined clauses in the above example are also called sentences if they are written individually, not as a part of a big sentence. Why? If they are written individually, separately, and if they make any sense, then they can be called sentences. See, the pink sari is beautiful. This is individual. It is meaningful. My brother bought it for me. This is also meaningful individually. So both the clauses here in this example can be called sentences when they are written individually. Now let us consider one more example. If you do not pay the fee before due date, you cannot write the entrance test. In this long sentence, there are two clauses. Can you identify what they are? The first one is, if you do not pay the fee before due date. And the second one is, You cannot write the entrance test. So these are the two clauses because in each part there is one subject and verb of their own. Now, tell me whether the first part is meaningful individually or not. If you do not pay the fee before due date, is it meaningful? No, it is an incomplete idea. What if you do not pay the fee before due date? There is no information in that part. So it is an incomplete idea. Then what about the second clause? See, you cannot write the entrance test. It is complete in its meaning. It's a complete idea. So, the second clause here can be called a sentence if it is written individually because it is meaningful. It is giving some meaning. But the first clause cannot be called a sentence because it doesn't give full meaning when it is written individually or separately. Now, let us convert the phrases into clauses. The book on the table. So this is a phrase, the book on the table. Total 5 words are there and all the 5 words together here indicating the book. So it's a phrase. Now to convert into a clause, what we have to do? See, when a verb is added to a phrase, it becomes a clause. So what is the phrase we have? The book on the table. Now what we have to do to make it a clause? We need to add a verb to it. So the book, where it is. Where is it? The book is on the table. So the book which is on the table. That is, now we have made it a clause. Why? Here the verb is there, is, the book which is on the table. See now, in a sentence how it is asked. Bring me the book on the table. This is one sentence. Bring me the book on the table. And the underlined part is a phrase. To make it a clause, what we have to do? We have to add a verb. We have already done that. The book on the table, when turned into a clause, it will be like the book which is on the table. So if you rewrite the whole sentence, making this phrase into a clause, it will look like this. Bring me the book which is on the table. Now let us see one more example. The car with the red seats. This is a phrase because there is no verb in it. The car with the red seats. So what the car has? Red seats. So if you make it a clause, you have to use a verb. How it will turn again? The car that has red seats. The car that has red seats. Now, has is a verb. So, here it has become a clause. In the sentence, it can be asked like this. She came in the car with the red seats. So, the car with the red seats is a phrase. Now, we need to convert into a clause in a sentence. Now, she came in the car that has red seats. See this example. In the morning. In the morning. There is no verb and it's all referred to morning. So it's a phrase. To make it a clause, we need to add a verb. If you add a verb, it becomes like this. When it is morning. In the morning becomes when it is morning. So in the sentence, it may be asked like this. My grandpa goes out for walking in the morning. So By making it a clause, you can rewrite the sentence like this. My grandpa goes out for walking when it is morning. Hope you understood. Another example. I was terrified to see the badly damaged car. So in the given sentence, the badly damaged car is all a phrase. So we need to change it into a clause. The badly damaged car. We need to add or insert a verb in that. How? I was terrified to see the car which was badly damaged. So the badly damaged car has been rewritten as the car which was badly damaged. See another example. It's a long awaited chance for me. So what kind of chance it is? A long awaited chance. So we need to convert it into a clause, and here it's a chance for which I waited long. Next, Abdul Kalam is from India. He is a well-known scientist. So Abdul Kalam, it's all a well-known scientist. Who is that? Abdul Kalam. So we can rewrite like this. Abdul Kalam, who is a well-known scientist, is from India. A well-known scientist has become who is a well-known scientist. Is. Verb is added. No, now it has become a clause. This is how we turn phrases into clauses by adding a verb to them. Hope you understand. Thank you.